Orlando,
Hey,
Muslim. How are you?
same thing.
Sorry, my coffee.
Okay.
I saw a video of you. I want to have some discussion about it.
What about this discussion?
I saw a video speaking to Muslims, like Iraqi guy, and you told him, why don't you go back to Iraq or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
Even though he's British.
We never discovered that he's British.
Huh?
He never told me he's British.
Okay, are you aware that Britain and America destroyed Iraq?
In what way?
I mean, everyone,
Politics out.
no, don't say politics.
No.
No.
What passport? No.
That's why you don't want to talk about it.
No politics.
It's known 2003.
No, we can have a discussion.
Yeah. 2003.
Yes.
America and Britain
Yes.
and NATO countries invade Iraq based
Yes.
upon pure lies.
Yes.
And what they did to the country,
Yeah.
they destroy it.
Yes.
If I come and destroy your house,
Yeah.
if I come to destroy your house,
Yes.
then you come to my house to stay in, you have the right because I destroy
You
your
don't,
house.
you don't,
No,
you don't,
because-
you
okay,
don't.
do I have a
You
right
don't.
to destroy your house?
No.
Okay, if I destroy your house, what I'm doing? Oppression.
Well, you have the right to do anything.
Do I have a right? I'm asking, is it oppression?
No.
or not?
What is oppression?
Okay.
What is
so-
oppression? Or you oppress somebody?
Wait. So invading people's countries and killing children.
What is that invasion?
Okay, invasion, like Tony Blair openly came out,
Yes.
and Bush openly, and likewise
Yes.
the Prime Minister who came after Tony Blair, Gordon Brown,
Yes.
all of them admit openly they invade Iraq based upon lies.
Yes.
Are you allowed to invade people's
No,
countries?
but can I answer you now?
You answer me.
So is it not the problem of the British public or the British government?
British public, British government.
No, but what does British public has to do with it?
Brother, who's running the country?
Sorry,
Wait.
Who's
running the country?
Sorry.
The government.
Who sent the government to Iraq?
Okay, the government, listen.
Yes.
Who are the governments?
No,
Tell me who are the
people are
governments.
part of the
No, who
government.
are the governments?
People are part of the government.
Okay, is the army part of the government?
I beg your pardon?
Is the army part of the government?
Yes.
Okay, are the
Who
army...
sent them? Who sent them?
Wait, before
Yeah, who sent them?
So therefore, your logic doesn't make any sense.
No.
Allow me to finish.
Yeah,
According to
you
your
finish
logic-
then I talk.
According to your
You finish then I talk.
According to your logic, therefore, white Americans, they have a right to ask the black people in America to go back to Africa, even though we know the white Europeans and Americans came and enslaved and destroyed the African countries and took their resources.
But Arabs were doing it
therefore,
too.
the black
Arabs
people-
were doing it too.
black people-
Arab nation was doing it.
You're not aggressive with the
Your
black-
Arab nation was doing it.
Focus on the
No.
point.
No.
You're not aggressive.
No. If you're gonna touch one, touch everybody.
No,
Touch
no,
everybody.
no.
Touch everybody.
Stick it to the
No.
point.
No.
You stick
Stick
to
with
the point.
everybody.
Because I wanna show
Everybody
people
across the
there's a
globe.
double standard.
No. You're
When it
doing
comes-
it too.
When it comes to the Arabs,
No.
he's telling the Iraqi and other Muslim country, Muslims, go back to your country.
No.
Sharia.
Sanjay,
That's-
ask me why I told him that. Ask me why, where the conversation came from.
There's no white.
No, yes, sir. Can I say now? And I said for the benefit of the public here.
Go on.
Now, in spite of what took place in your country, on the behalf of any foreign government, hear me carefully, you choose to leave the land of where you're birthed.
I did choose.
Let me finish.
No, don't say choose.
Can I finish? Let me finish. If you're gonna let me finish, let me finish. Okay, this is not BBC public talk. We're talking.
No way. Last week, Sam.
Oh, this must be CNN.
I'm defending Islam. Yeah.
What Islam? This is not. You're defending Islam or politics? What are you doing? What is he defending? Islam or politics? I don't know. What is it? What is this?
He's smiling.
If you're going to read, because I can't do this thing.
You know what I'm defending now? Listen, I'm defending Iraqi now. And then this person. You see what Shamsi does? Alhamdulillah. Anyway, the Iraqis
Listen
were
to me.
forced to leave.
When you finish and I speak after.
Brother, don't
okay?
lie. Brother,
I said when you
people
finish
here,
speak,
the
forget the
Iraqis-
people, me, you're talking.
No, the people here. The people
Come on,
here.
this lecture thing.
The Iraqis.
Lecture
in
stuff.
2003, who
I don't really. What is this?
They left. Really? Or
What
they
is
were forced to leave? They were forced to leave. I'm speaking to you, they were forced to leave.
Sorry, are you finished now? Are you finished now?
No, some of them.
I think a lot of them here are the illegal immigrants.
Are you finished now?
The thing is, what
No
you're
one would
saying
say,
is,
yeah, they were forced to leave.
when they come in the UK, they
Let
start to do.
me let me finish what I'm saying.
I can't believe
Okay.
it, brother.
I'm going to tell you what I mean, and I'll stand by what I mean, and I'll stand by what I say.
No, some of them were forced to
Okay.
leave. But the thing is, when them come in the UK, they start to do bad things and start to give
Brother, no,
Islam
can't
a bad reputation.
No, yes, no. Yes, that's the bad things. That's the bad things.
Okay, wait.
Don't correct nothing, my friend. Don't correct
No,
nothing.
you don't wait.
Don't correct nothing.
Stop.
Thank you very much.
Shamsi now.
Thank you very much.
Let me see.
He talk about Islam
Brother, let me
and
speak.
good things.
Yeah.
And you want to
No,
listen to him.
no,
But some of them
Brother, the British people when they went there.
There we
The
go.
British people when they went there,
Yeah.
were they doing good things or bad things?
With who?
When the British and the Americans and the Europeans invaded Iraq, not all of them, because some of them, I believe, they had good intention.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
they were exposed.
What was the
by
invasion
British-
for?
Wait.
What was the invasion for?
Wait.
What was the invasion for?
Let me speak.
Yeah.
because I like
Sanchez,
to
listen
expose
now.
hypocrisy.
I'm not going to stand here and listen 2 hours of you, you know. Because either you speak and I speak
I've never
after.
seen black idiot
Yes.
in my life. I've
Back
never
what?
seen black idiot in my life. You become like idiot, like a racist.
I beg your pardon?
White
I beg your pardon?
supremacist.
No. Let's get serious with this.
Anyway, let me
Sorry.
finish.
Speak
Let me
first
finish.
and I speak after,
The
else I'm gonna
British
leave.
people, the Americans,
You speak first and I speak after that, we're going to leave.
Iraqis,
Okay.
The Iraqis were forced to leave. And alhamdulillah, like I say all the time, we don't generalize. The British people, even some of the government, were honest to expose what lots of British army, the soldiers, American soldiers were doing in Iraq. They were raping a man. They were raping women. Then you talk about Iraq is coming doing bad in this country, even though we don't accept bad, regardless. But don't have double standard. Don't become white supremacists.
Are you finished now?
Okay? So now
Are you finished now?
explain to me logically,
Are you finished
rationally.
now?
Explain to me logically, rationally.
Sure.
How can you defend and justify?
I'm going to tell you
people
how.
going to people's
I'm going to tell you
countries,
how.
Forcing them.
I'm going to tell you how
leave.
now.
Then when they come to their country,
I'm going to tell you
they
now.
ask them, what are you doing here?
I'm going to tell you now. You want to hear?
Go ahead.
Are you ready to hear now?
I was born already.
What was the nature of the conversation we had? Me and those guys. What was the nature of the conversation we
I
had?
can't believe it. He started with Saudi.
Focus on the
Samji, please. What was the nature of the conversation I had with those guys? Can I tell you what it was? This is what I believe. For every national who chooses to leave or maybe by force to leave your country, and you choose to reside in a man's country, there's fundamental laws that you have to abide by in that man's country. The things you can't do in yours, don't try to do in somebody else's country.
Right.
Now, the conversation was this. They hated everything that was around them. That was the conversation we had with them before the camera came. Yes, they had problems here, and they had problem. I say to them, if you are in a country that is 100% controlled by Islamic law, the fundamental rights of the people is upheld by the democracy of that system. You are living freely, no tax, enjoy land. Now, why would you travel, regards to what happened in your land, to come to a man's country and undermine the privilege of human rights there and try to go and rise against a government that provides you with the help you need? Why would you do it? That was the conversation. Sorry, that was my conversation with them. Yes, go ahead.
Let me correct you.
Yes, go ahead. No, correct. I'm telling you what the conversation
No
was.
problem. But,
Okay.
but to be honest, I don't believe you because I know, historically speaking, I know you from over a decade. And I witnessed when you lied against your own scripture. So the Iraqi
Allow me
to finish.
Stick to the topic that we have.
I am going.
Okay. Stick to Iraq and what I said.
Now the reason I mentioned that.
Samji, you know no match to who I am. Let me tell you from now. Don't go there.
And you can
Okay.
ask about the Anwar as well.
Okay.
Anyway,
We're talking about what the conversation was. Let's get it there.
The reason I mentioned that point for the people to understand
Yes.
that Shamsi is not digressing, because I don't believe him that the brothers that he was speaking to, they disregard every law in this country or they against every law in this country. Okay, I don't believe that.
Were you there with the conversation?
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah, were you there? Were you there?
Allow me to
Were
finish.
you there?
Allow me to finish.
Were you there?
Again, allow me to
Were you
finish.
there?
Again, allow me to
Sorry,
finish.
were you there?
Please allow you to finish.
Were you there?
Allow me
Were
to
you
finish.
there?
Allow me to finish.
Don't assume
I
things.
don't have to be there.
No.
I don't have to be there
No.
To know that you are a liar. Because
I'm a
you know
liar.
your lies
Conversation
many times.
finished.
For
Conversation
instance,
finished.
lied.
Conversation finished.
How you telling people?
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Can you like to talk about your voice? You have the right to respect the British authority and the law here.
Let me speak.
You come here, you owe yourself a life here. You abide by the constitution of the law here. If you don't like it, go home.
Let me speak Islamically.
And I said clear.
Islamically speaking.
England doesn't need people to change its democracy.
Islamic.
Straight up front.
What about Christianity?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Does Christianity have a problem here?
Okay, wait.
Does Christianity have a problem problem here?
Wait.
Does Christianity have a problem here?
Yes, you have a problem here.
Where?
Because you have Bob here, and you have many Christian preachers here.
beg pardon?
Many Christian preachers here.
Yes.
When they say in this country clearly propagate the rules and the laws which go against the Bible. Do you respect that law that go against God's teaching?
They have the right to do so.
No, I said you
That's
have the
democracy.
Right. No, listen to
They have the right to do so.
No. Do you?
They have the right to do
That's
so.
not
It's
my question.
democracy.
Was that my question? That was my question.
Freedom of will
My
and
question
speech.
is-
They have
No,
the
no.
right, whether or
Will
not
you
I
finish?
like it or not, they have the right to do so.
Do you respect the law that British made? That
What is that law?
Allow me to finish.
What is that law?
Allow me to finish.
Yes.
Allow me to finish.
What is that law?
Do you accept that law?
I wanna hear
Or
this
any
law
that the British made that goes against God's teaching.
What is that law?
No, do you respect it or not? Answer
What
me.
is that law? No, what is the law?
Do you respect it?
What is the law for me to
Before I
respect?
tell you-
What is the law? Please
before
tell
I
me.
tell you,
Yes.
wait.
I don't want to hear the lecture.
No, before-
Get to the point. What is the
Before I
law?
tell you, there is
I'm not
no-
into the long talking.
It's no-
Whatever. What is the law?
Before I tell you,
No, but hold on. Let me hear this. What is the law?
Before I
What
tell
is the law?
Before I tell you which law, it's not. You see what it's about the law. So it's not about good against God.
It doesn't matter.
No. What is
Let
it?
me
If-
ask him a question.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, you see God's first.
listen.
That
What is
shows you
it?
He sold
Can I
out
ask
His
a
own.
question?
That
What
shows
is
you
it?
He wants to please the white supremacists.
Which white supremacy?
You try to
What
please the white
What is it? What is the white supremacy?
Racist.
Sorry.
That's why he's going against the Bible.
Hold on.
Because we know
Samti.
there is many law in this country which go against God's
What is white
teaching.
supremacy?
For example,
What is white
LGBTQ
supremacy?
in this country?
What is white
men
supremacy?
is allowed
What is
for females
supremacy?
to become a woman?
If there
Is
any law that
wait,
go against God teaching.
He just like to talk.
He
just like to talk.
First fix it.
He just like to talk.
One after one.
I know you don't go against any law
Relax.
that is not
Brother,
against God.
Samti just like to talk.
God
Wait.
lies first.
Samti not come down with
God lies
facts.
first.
Okay, I'll give you facts here.
What is the law? What is the law?
Allowing a man,
Yes.
and encouraging a man to give him free operation to become a woman. Is that good? Is that good?
That's not a law.
It's a
What
law.
the hell?
It's not law. You're a liar.
Samti.
It's not law. It's not law. It's allowed to do it. It's allowed if you try to stop it. If you try to stop it, and it's a law. It's a law. You know, if you try, wait. If you try,
Thank you very much.
It
It is free will and by
You
choice.
don't know, brother. You don't know.
You can't tell the. Oh, you mean don't know? Get away, Samti. What are you talking about? What rubbish you talking about?
Let me speak. You don't know about law.
What is this guy talking about?
What is the law then?
I'll tell you.
What is the law? What is the law?
What is the
So
law?
is the law. If you try.
What is the law? What is the law?
Allow me to speak.
What is the law?
Where's the law?
What is the law that constitutes that law?
Allow me to
What is that law? What is the law? What is the law?
If a Christian preacher,
Yes.
tries,
This is how.
if a Christian preacher,
Yes.
or a Christian parents,
Yes.
try to stop
Yes.
their child
Yes.
from becoming a woman,
Yes.
then they will. The child has a right to take them to where?
What law are
To the
you
court.
talking about?
What law?
No, no.
What law?
It's a law.
What law?
Is that law?
What law?
That is that law.
What law?
Look,
What law?
Bible.
What law? So, is that law in Britain?
It's in Britain, yeah.
No, sir. That's lie.
What is the law?
That's lie.
What is
Are
the
you mad,
law?
my friend? Get away, my friend.
You scared?
He's talking about America. Yeah, you mad?
Look.
What law in Britain allow a parents to take a child?
Yeah,
Give me a break.
say- say-
Something stop
What
from
law
me.
is what?
Which law in the act is that? What part of the act of the law is that?
Wait. Watch. Let us get it.
Yes, please.
Let me get it. Can the parents stop their child
Yes.
from becoming a gay or a woman? Let us see. They are
Hello?
allowed to get-
Hello?
Okay.
So in 2000,
Wait.
I'm actually telling you the law.
You don't tell me.
Because you don't
Hold on a
know.
minute.
There's a law. There's a law.
There is a law against it.
There's
There is a law
against it, no.
against it. What
Sorry,
are you talking
sorry,
about?
sorry.
What is the law? What are
Sorry,
you talking
sorry.
about?
Here we go. I'm
Sorry.
gonna show you.
Sorry, hold on.
I'm gonna show you.
Is that
I'm
law?
gonna show
Sorry.
you that go
Is
against the
that
Bible.
law
It's going to Bible.
voted off the people by the people to be implemented?
No, I'm not asking you.
Son, sorry. I come with you.
I'm not asking if it's been
You're wasting
voted
my
or
time, no,
not.
man.
Do you respect that
You
law?
just like to talk.
Do you respect
What
that
law?
I just told you acting like a dumb.
What law?
I know you act like a dumb when you.
Was it passed in Parliament?
It's been-
Was it passed in Parliament?
I'll show you, look.
Pass it from me.
Only if the child reaches certain age.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
When them can make them own
Thank you
law.
very much.
Once a child are not
Enough of age, I can't make that law.
No, above the age. I'm saying no. Not under the age. If it's above the age, if it's above the age,
Hold on.
above the age.
Excellent.
Above the age.
Above the age, you said a child.
He has freedom.
You have the freedom.
That's what I'm saying.
So what the law? What law? So why you want to stop him?
Wait.
Why would you try to stop an adult?
Wait. So the British government.
Why would you want to stop an adult?
Wait.
Come on.
Okay.
Why would you want to stop an
It says
18-year-old who
you
wants to
know,
choose
but
to
the
be a man or woman?
Wait.
But when-
Is that law? Wait, brother, let me speak. Is
Santi,
that law?
yeah,
Is that law?
come.
Okay. Is it
You
allowed?
start from Iraq,
Look,
you go on here, you go on there.
According to
come
law,
over, I come
law,
over this.
if you're an adult,
I don't have the
you're
strength
allowed to become
for
man,
this
become a
kind of
woman.
stuff, you know.
And that go against the
You know what I
Bible
mean?
teaching. Do you respect that law?
What's law?
chicken and burger, bro. You taking a mic. Because you know, expose him, alhamdulillah. See,
Expose who?
this man is a slave
Expose
of the white supremacists. That's why I defended them. Yes, you are.
And I'm very
You
proud.
are. You
And I'm
are.
very proud.
You're so proud about
And
it.
I'm very proud.
You're very proud.
I'm very
to be
proud.
slave of the white
Sorry,
supremacists.
no.
You see, that's why
I'm
when you
very
say
proud.
Islam,
Sorry.
You become a slave of Allah.
Sorry.
Not the slave of the racist people.
Sorry. Are you finished
That's
now?
it.
Are you finished now?
Islam is a proud
Listen to
to
me.
be slave
Before you go any further,
of the white
can I answer you now?
supremacist. That's it.
Sorry.
You finished.
I am
Take
very
out
proud
yourself.
to be a part of the
That's
British
it.
establishment.
Take out
You only talk something. Talk. You talk too much. Run.
Where you came?
I'll hit the rock. Stupid boy.
He came with a question.
Wait.
Zero answers.
You know what happened? I don't even want to destroy Shamsi, my friend. I said something little boy.
You know what?
What is that man?
You know when he talk about
You
the
sound
double
stupid.
standard.
So stupid.
You sound stupid.
What is this? Sorry, the guy moved from Iraq, war of mass destruction. Then he got. How does the 18-year-old who comes of age after want to have a section, the law stops him? That's an adult teenager, my friend.
I'm not into calling these people names.
Hello.
It's disrespectful.
If this is what sorry, I spoke to those Iraqi guys on one condition. Listen what it is. And I said to every migrant individual in England, if you have leave the land of your birth, regardless of what genocidal war that is there, and you choose to migrate across the channel, to come into a democratic country, a built system for the people and that nation, it is under law by right. You need to respect the law of the land you're living in.
But the thing is, some of them don't.
Well, okay. Now, if me at the hand,
He
you
said-
get deportation. Leave the country.
Some
Leave
of
the
them
country.
don't, and
I'll
some
tell you
of
why.
them do.
I'll tell you why. Look how hypocritical it is now. Everybody's sailing a boat to English Channel. Why haven't I heard anybody on the desert to Saudi Arabia? UAE, Dubai, Qatar, Yemen, Dubai. Nobody is going to those countries for asylum seeking.
There's no work there. There's no work there.
Sorry. Why you don't raise a Palestinian flag in Dubai?
Not only though.
No. Because the act of humanity is upon us, which we were voted and fought for the democratic right to have the freedom of expression and the act of human rights. You are taking liberty of human rights.